Good morning and welcome to the channel. And a couple of weeks ago, Carol and I were away up in Scotland enjoying ourselves up in the Highlands on holiday, and then, well, shall we cut back?
I'm not sure my bike feels right. I'm not sure whether I've got a puncture, you know.
What?
I'm not sure whether I've got a puncture.
I'm going to pull over as soon as I can see somewhere sensible to stop. Better do.
Just feels strange.
As soon as I see somewhere to stop, I'll pull over, yeah?
Yeah. You just see a car park.
Go across the other side?
No, not yet. Keep going.
Here.
No, keep going. Oh, here.
Sure?
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, flat.
We'll go. Got no phone signal. Right. Have a kiss. Look, have a kiss.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
Well, Carol's gone to get the van. It's about an hour and a half away, so I've probably got 3 hour wait. So stuck on Glencoe. So much for this tyre weld. Didn't fix it. Pissing out. The plug thing, no good either. So I'm knackered. Well and truly knackered. A long way. Let's hope Carol can drive the van. So what do you think? Quite nice, isn't it? Nice view down the valley. I'm going to pick a place to break down. I've picked a decent one. Well guys, she's come and rescued me. Now I do like to think that when we go on tour, we go prepared. You know, everybody's got to expect to get a puncture at some point, but it normally happens in the most inconvenient place, and this time it was in Glencoe, Scotland. And on the bikes we carried the dyno plugs. Now this I chose because it was small and neat and fitted under the seat easily, and I'd seen some videos on it. I thought, well, it looks quite a good system. And basically what it is, it's a hollow tube with a small tube on the end of it, and in the end of that sticks your sticky plugs, and they go up that spout, and it comes preloaded with one of those in. And as you can see from the video, we had problems. I could not get that to push through the tyre through the hole that we got, and I got it so far, pulled it back, but I could still see the brass end showing, and that brass end is supposed to push through the tyre. So I then got another dilemma. So I thought, well, I've got a backup system. If that failed, good old tyre weld. Unfortunately, it was crap. It just running out the hole quicker than I could pump air back in, and don't recommend it at all, to be honest with you. Don't know whether it was old or whether the hole was just too big, but complete fail with that. All I ended up with in the end was a puddle of white liquid under the tyre, and I did roll it around to try and get it round the tyre, but it just wouldn't seal, just coming out. We also carried a little mini compressor with us, which worked really well, but it just couldn't put air in quicker than it was coming out. So in the end, it was a fail really. Carol had to go and pick the van up, come back and rescue me, and it was lucky really that we got the van that not far away to our base back at Killing. So I don't know, about a 2-hour wait, but she picked me up. So I felt a bit embarrassed that I couldn't fix the tyre, and when I got back I had a better look, and it turns out the tyre got 2 holes in. Let me show you. It was difficult to see at the time because I couldn't get enough air in to find out where the air was, you know, was coming out in 2 places. But if you see here, look, you can see where I've subsequently, since we've got home, plugged it, and I'll show you what I've used. And there's a hole there, and there's another hole about 1 inch towards the centre. So I don't know what we went over, but there was nothing in the tyre, just 2 holes, and there's 2 marks further back in the same sort of place, 2 there, 2 there. So whether it was a nail or a couple of pieces of nail in a piece of wood, something like that, I don't know. Well, I've obviously ran over something and had the nightmare. So I'll show you what I've actually used to do the repair, and I repaired it a week ago when we got back just to see if I could, and I'll show you what I used, and this is what I'll be carrying now all the time and what I will recommend. So basically, Dynaplug is going in the bin. Definitely don't recommend them. The tyre weld, I'm not sure I'll carry that either. But I've got quite a heavy duty fixing kit, and this unfortunately was sitting on the garage shelf. We didn't take it with us. I bought it for the van actually, then forgot I got it. But as soon as I got back home, I gave it a whirl. Now that looks a vicious bit of kit, doesn't it? It's just like a spike, and really you just establish where your holes are on your tyre, work your way in, and then just pull it in and out several times, make the hole quite big. It looks vicious, but I've done it on here, worked. So once you've done that a few times, made sure the hole's, you know, a proper hole, you then get out the other tool, which is one of those. I don't know if you can see it there. It's a prong basically on the end, and then it's these sticky rubber things, I don't know which way to describe it, like straws really. So you just take one of those, I open up the prong end, push it in like that, so bend it over and through the hole in the tyre, push it in, pull it back, and it leaves the plug in there. It's like 2 sides of the rubber straw both in there, and I've done that twice to fill both holes. Stayed up a week now, so that's what I'll be carrying. Let's see, that one's no good now, but ever so cheap, loads of them. The smaller versions of these, this is quite a heavy duty set, but I should probably just take it in the top box as soon as I've got it. Always carry a pair of pliers with you in case there's something stuck in the tyre like a screw, so that stays in there with it. And once that straw is through your tyre, obviously there's a big prong of it sticking out your tyre, just slice the excess off and you're good to go. You're good to go, especially if you've got a little compressor like that. That's easy enough there to pump 2 tyres up. Keep it charged up when I'm on there, but it will fit onto the bike's electric as well. Set it to the tyre pressure you want. I think it's about 40. Press start, it'll fill your tyre up. So definitely recommend you keep one of those on. Definitely recommend you keep that sort of tyre repair. Don't carry those really. Anyway, my dilemma now is, do I ride it to the shop to get the wheels changed, because I'm not going to leave that in permanently. I want a new tyre on. So do I ride it down the motorway because I'm going to Wheelhouse Tyres in Birmingham, or do I put it into my van? And I think I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to put it in the van, and we're going to see what they've got. Ideally, I want to put Michelin Road 5s back on. I'll show you what's on it already. At the moment I've got Pirelli Angel GTs, and Carol's got them on her bike. They've been good tyres, but I've not had quite the same feel as I had with the Road 5s, and I think I'm going to go back. And if you're interested in the Road 5, there's a link up the top, that side I think, or that side, and down below on the review I did of the Road 5s, and I've had 2 sets of those on this bike and they've both been great. The other thing, I've not been particularly happy with the way the front's wearing on this. Don't know if you can see it, but we're definitely getting that very much of a V feel. The centre is obviously a harder material, and that's really starting to stick up. I probably can't see through there, but I'm getting very much like a V that side, a V that side, and a top that side that's really hard, and it doesn't give a fantastic feel when you're riding it. So I'm going to put 2 new tyres on, and we're off to Wheelhouse Tyres. Yes, we're in Wheelhouse Tyres. 2 subscribers. What's your channel's called?
Super 10.
Thanks for Dave 1975.
Right. Okay. Well, tyres are fitted. We're going to take her home. Well, yet again, great service from Wheelhouse Tyres, Birmingham. Really quick. Did a great job. I always take my bikes there. Took them about half an hour to do the bike front and back, so it's not worth doing it yourself as far as I'm concerned. Unfortunately, they had no Michelin Road 5 tyres in, just can't get them at the moment, so we've gone for Bridgestone T32s. So if you've got experience using those tyres, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Have I done the right thing? Hopefully they're a good sports touring tyre. I need to get a bit of mileage out of them, so we'll see. Anyway, it was great to meet a couple of subscribers who are also having tyres done there, so nice to meet you guys today, and thanks a lot for watching again, and cheers for now. Bye bye.